Welcome back, everybody. Little update on the Cutlass. Some of the things that I've been working on. Haven't really took a lot of time to make any videos, but I'll fill you in on what we done in order to make it work. So Cadillac and Oldsmobile is not a direct swap. I don't care what anyone says. I witnessed it, and I'm here to say it's not a direct swap. Here's what we had to do. Okay, so the oil pan wouldn't clear this cross member. You set it back. It would go in. Wouldn't clear the cross member. So the sump on the oil pan set midway. Well, just a little bit back from midway. So what we had to do is the sump set right here. This sump from this line right here was this far forward. I cut it out. I cut a section out of the back. I moved the sump back, welded it in, and made a patch to fit in there. Going over the welds with some JB Weld just to make sure everything's sealed off good. Because, you might get a pinhole or two with the welder. I haven't JB'd this side so you can see what I did. In order to make that work, I had to extend this tube. It's your oil pickup tube. So I had to extend this tube 4 inches to get this back, to set back down in the sump where it should have been, or where it needs to be. And then we got a mounting issue. So I've got some 3/16 plate steel. Will bolt here, extend out, and these pads will bolt to that plate. Well, I got this up in the air. I'm changing out this modulator valve on the transmission to an adjustable one. Cadillac and some Oldsmobiles had the softest shifting turbo 400 of all of them. So we're going to firm that up a little bit by switching the modulator valve out to an adjustable one. And I'm draining this fluid out, and we're going to fill it up with Type F Ford fluid. And that's going to give us a little firmer shifts. Other than that, it's pretty much all stock. So how I extended this, I just cut it. I had to, the bend wasn't right, so I cut it here and bent it. This weld is a bend. And then I extended from here to here. This is a cut off end of a like 16 gauge shotgun barrel. I'm not saying that I sawed off a shotgun. Don't get excited, Joe. I'm just saying that this was laying around and it worked. So I slid it over, welded it, slid it over, welded it. I moved the mounting tab. The mounting tab was down here originally. I can get my camera to focus. I cut it off, and I flattened it out and bolted it here. Set this where I wanted it, tacked it, took it apart, extended it, welded it up. It worked out great, hopefully. That's where we're at with it. If I can get this done up today, hopefully I can. Finish JBing this up, seal it off. Then I'm going to kind of sand it down a little bit and paint it, get it back on there. New gaskets. we'll be waiting on the steel to get here. I had to order that. The local steel yard didn't have anything that would work, so I ordered some from eBay. We're waiting on that. In the meantime, I'm working on the fenders, and I've got to work on the hood and get the front sheet metal ready to put on, because once I get the engine in and sitting where I want it, I want to get it covered up. I want to get the front sheet metal back on the car. But that's where we're at. If you like what we're working on, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Stay tuned. We'll have updates posted up. I'll have updates on all this done. So if you're into this project and this build series, stay tuned. More's coming. Thanks for watching.